craziness, okay? I am going to work on a poured tablecloth. Why? Just because I can. Really, it's just I have really old paints. I haven't been doing fluid art for a long time. Anyway, so I'm trying to finish my old mixed paints, and so anyway, so Julian was here yesterday. We did this yesterday, and so anyway, so then I put this plastic. Oh my gosh! Like I said, I lose my words. I was in a big accident. Anyhow, so yeah, and so we basically collected the paint over there, and it was quite thick. Had I thought about it, I would have maybe spread it out a little bit more. But anyway, so then as the paintings dried, let me show you the paintings that did dry. We did an amazing job. And so this is one of them, if you can see it. And then let me show you the other one. It's fantastic. He does really good work. Yeah, so both of these are dry. And so when I was moving the cups, I noticed that the puddle is really beautiful on the other side. And since this is a clear plastic, it was brand new when I put it down. It looks gorgeous. And so I said, what would a tablecloth for, like, say, Thanksgiving look like with pouring on it? And so yeah, so my Thanksgivings are like pretty small because it's just me and my mom. Sometimes my sister comes to visit and her husband. Before she used to bring the girls, but now they're adult, so they don't come by. And yeah, so it'll be a small table, so I figured this would be good enough. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour the rest of the paints on here and hope for the best. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. Okay, so basically it'll be sort of a Jackson Pollock kind of situation happening here. The idea is just to make sure that, like, it all gets covered. That's a beautiful color. I didn't even know that existed or was in here. This is probably like a combination of like two. It's really beautiful. I love that color. And so so I'm not afraid of getting the carpet messed up, because I was gonna start pulling it today to replace it. We're gonna put wooden floor because yeah, the carpet in the desert picks up a lot of dust, and Julian has allergy stuff, and my sister has that. My sister, my niece, a bunch of people have asthma. I want to say Julian also has asthma, but I have to double check. I know he has a lot of different allergies. So yeah, so a wooden floor is much better for them. So yeah, that's kind of where we're gonna replace the floor. I love that blue. Let's see. Oops, I dropped my book bag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on the other side. I was trying to reach the other side from here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't want to step on it either because I've stepped on paint many times, and so as you can tell, I have socks that don't always match because, well, to me it doesn't really matter since I don't really care about those things. So, okay, I'm gonna have to step on the plastic just to try to get some of this beautiful blue on this side. So I'm gonna see if I can have that drip down. Okay. Oh, there's more blue. Oh, I thought that was, oh no, that it was the only one. Let me see if there's a little bit left on this one. Let me see. Oh, I poured it on a place that doesn't need it because okay. Okay. I just have to remember to like put water in these immediately. I always forget and then try to pull them out. It becomes an impossible task. All right. Let's see if there's anything left here. Oh, I think I just stepped on it. And then I stepped on the carpet. Ugh. Excuse me, I'm gonna go underneath here. I feel like this corner is gonna lack color because it's too hard to like get to it. So I feel like I should probably pull this way so that I can kind of go around. It should be good. Okay. So, and again, I'm only gonna oops. Aw. You know that I put marbles on some of these to help the paint. Okay, so here we're just gonna speed it up because it took me quite a bit of time to use up all the paints. Also because I had to really think about what I wanted to show on the other side. So it's almost like a reverse painting. So you have to, whatever you put down is gonna be what you're gonna see on the other side first, and then as you layer, then the last thing that you put will be what you see less of. So yeah. Um, so then it took me some time because I was working with a limited palette. I was just basically working with the paints that I had in these bottles that I had left over, and then also we used for the paintings for Julian's pour yesterday. So yeah, out of all the paints, the thing that I had the most of was green because I don't know if you recall, he was very much into wanting to do like Bowser and Luigi right after the Super Mario Brothers movie. And so yeah, so I had a ton of different types of green. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be using right here. And then I also did mix yesterday. I mixed some white to work as a flow extender for his pieces. So I do have some white, and since I'm basically using up all of the stuff that I mixed up, I'm also gonna use up the white as well. But if you note that I used it at the end, because that's not necessarily something I want to see. Now you will also note that I was unable to cover all of the plastic, and there's no structure behind this to help me just kind of tilt it. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to swipe, and I am counting on the bottom paints that actually are touching the plastic, um, the plastic that I have underneath, um, to not move as I swipe on the top. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because right here it looks like a hot mess. Even though it looks kind of brownish and stuff like that, it's actually gold because I put so much gold in there. Yeah, so it's like super gold on that side. But I continued to swipe to cover the rest of the plastic, and yeah, so I love this part. Like, you can't even imagine. It's like dragging or swiping. Obviously, I didn't clean the paint off because the swiping tool is way big, and I didn't bring anything that could potentially get all this paint off of the swiping tool. Swiping tool basically is just the plastic that comes with a pack of 16 by 20 canvases. Yeah, I love those plastics because I can use it for all kinds of different things. I even painted on it, and it's beautiful, and it's perfect because I can just put it into a frame. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to buy a new frame or anything. You just grab something that's like off the shelf. It's perfect. I love that. And yeah, so it's like a little bonus that they send you with it. So this is kind of what it looked like when it was wet. So like I said, it looks kind of like a hot mess, especially since I swipe from one side to the other and stuff without really any rhyme or reason. But you know, I had hopes that the paint would be beautiful on the other side, and I think it looks really amazing. I hope you like it as well. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. I didn't care much about that before. I know I needed to say it, but Julian really pays attention to that. So now it's important to me because it's important to him. So, all right. I hope you subscribe, but nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and we'll see you for the next pour or the next King Julian live. See you.